In the picturesque tapestry of Massachusetts, some communities grapple with unique challenges that paint a different story beneath the surface. Beyond the scenic landscapes and historic charm, there lie cities facing economic struggles, high crime rates, and pervasive poverty. In this video, let's together unveil the realities of the worst places to live in Massachusetts, exploring the intricate interplay of socioeconomic factors that shape residents' daily lives. Number 10. Lawrence. Lawrence, MA, faces the stark reality of being the second in unemployment among Massachusetts cities, with a staggering 11% rate. This high jobless rate has cascading effects, contributing significantly to the city's ranking as the sixth in poverty in the state. Plus, the city ranks third in the lowest median income in Massachusetts, with a typical household earning $45,045 annually. This figure stands at 33.27% lower than the national average, reflecting the economic challenges faced by its residents. The higher-than-average crime rate is also a concern for prospective residents. In 2023, the murder rate was 6 per 100,000 people, significantly surpassing the Massachusetts average by 160.9%. The total violent crime rate, including aggravated assault, stands at 448 per 100,000 people, 45.1% higher than the state average and 15.5% higher than the national average. Number 9. North Adams, with a poverty rate of 14.2%, slightly higher than the national average, and a median household income of $49,123, 27.23% lower than the national average. North Adams reflects the economic struggles that many of its residents contend with on a daily basis. Moreover, the total crime rate in North Adams stands at 3,114 incidents per 100,000 residents, painting a picture of a community where the specter of crime looms large. Residents face a 1 in 33 chance of becoming victims, revealing the pervasive nature of the safety challenges in the city. Beyond violent crimes, property crimes also contribute to North Adams' struggle. In 2021, the city reported 309 incidents, including crimes like burglary and theft. These offenses extend beyond material loss, impacting the overall well-being and security of individuals and families. Number 8. Boston. Boston, often hailed as the cultural and economic capital of Massachusetts, has recently become one of the worst places to live in the state. The city has a crime rate of 2,366 per 100,000 people, which is 74% higher than the state average. Apart from crime rates, economic factors often play a significant role in shaping perceptions of a city's livability. To provide a comprehensive analysis, let's consider the economic aspect, specifically the minimum wage scenario in Boston. As of the latest available data, the minimum wage in Massachusetts is $13.50 per hour. While this is higher than the federal minimum wage, it's important to note that the cost of living in Boston is also higher than in many other parts of the state. The higher cost of living can be a concern for those earning the minimum wage. Housing, transportation, and healthcare costs in the city contribute to a higher overall living expense. Number 7. Holyoke. Holyoke's crime rate is a striking 195% higher than the national average, underscoring safety concerns in the city. With a total crime rate of 4,020 incidents per 100,000 residents, it's evident that the city carries a significantly elevated risk of criminal activity. Residents face a 1 in 25 chance of experiencing some form of crime. In 2021 alone, Holyoke witnessed a total of 367 incidents classified as violent crimes. These included 2 tragic murders, 63 robberies, and 285 assaults. The prevalence of violent crime not only poses a direct threat to the safety of residents, but also creates an atmosphere of fear and unease throughout the community. Property crime, another critical facet of Holyoke's crime landscape, soared to alarming levels in 2021, recording a total of 1,301 incidents. Many residents are living in worry about theft, burglary, and vandalism. The impact of property crime extends beyond material loss, affecting the overall well-being and security of individuals and families in the city. Number 6. Worcester. Nestled in the heart of Massachusetts, Worcester stands out with a rich history, a diverse population, and a set of challenges that shape its socioeconomic landscape. With a population of 185,186 residents, Worcester grapples with issues such as unemployment, poverty, and crime. The city holds the 29th position in unemployment, with a 5% unemployment rate. While lower than the national average, this figure still poses challenges for residents. The city also claims the 7th spot in poverty and the 11th in the lowest median income in Massachusetts, boasting a poverty rate of 19.7% and a median household income of $51,647, 23.49% lower than the national average. Moving on to the safety aspect, the overall crime rate surpasses the national average by 12.16%. The violent crime rate is particularly alarming, standing at 62.99% higher than the national average, with residents having a 1 in 158 chance of falling victim to violent crime. The property crime rate is 2.09% higher than the national average, indicating that 1 in 50 residents could be targets of property crime. Number 5, Springfield, situated in Hampton County. Springfield, with its population of 159,929, has a reputation for being one of the most dangerous cities in Massachusetts. This label is reinforced by a crime rate that is 150% higher than the national average, presenting a significant challenge for residents. This translates to a 1 in 30 chance for residents of becoming victims of any type of crime, underlining the pervasive nature of the safety challenges faced by the community. Crimes such as robbery, assault, and burglaries have become distressingly common in Springfield. These offenses not only drive up the crime rate, but also sow seeds of insecurity among residents. The widespread occurrence of such crimes has far-reaching implications, affecting both the physical and mental well-being of individuals and families within the city. Another crucial aspect of gauging a community's livability is assessing the economic conditions, and Springfield faces disparities in the minimum wage. The minimum wage in Massachusetts is $13.5 per hour. However, in Springfield, a city grappling with economic challenges, many residents find themselves earning this bare minimum, struggling to make ends meet and cover basic living expenses. Number 4, North Amherst. North Amherst, despite its idyllic surroundings, struggles with economic challenges that significantly impact its small but resilient population of 6,907 residents. It's dealing with an 8.2% unemployment rate, 74.47% higher than the national average. This economic hurdle affects a significant portion of the local workforce, adding to the financial burdens carried by the community. More alarmingly, the city takes the lead in a less favorable category, ranking first in poverty within Massachusetts. The poverty rate of North Amherst is 37.2%, which is 165.71% higher than the national average. Financial hardship is palpable, with 1 in every 3 residents living below the poverty line, well above the national poverty rate of 14.1%. The property crime rate in North Amherst is also notable, presenting a 1 in 50 chance for residents to become victims. Offenses such as burglary, theft, and vandalism only paint the security picture darker. Number 3, New Bedford. New Bedford contends with economic challenges, ranking 13th in unemployment, 10th in poverty, and 7th in the lowest median income within Massachusetts. With an 18.6% poverty rate, 32.86% higher than the national average, and a median household income of $48,999, 27.41% lower than the national average. The city faces financial hardships that significantly impact its residents. Plus, the economic challenges are compounded by a high cost of living, as $1 in New Bedford may not stretch as far as it would elsewhere. This adds an additional layer of difficulty for residents navigating through financial constraints. Furthermore, the overall crime rate is 2.43% higher than the national average, with the violent crime rate standing at a notable 61.88% higher than the national average. 1 in 160 residents may become victims of violent crime, underscoring the need for focused efforts on public safety. Number 2, Chelsea. Chelsea, a city of 40,787 residents in Suffolk County, has garnered a reputation as one of the worst places to live in the state. The total crime rate of 2,048 per 100,000 people is indeed higher than the Massachusetts average. To be specific, the most common types of crimes in Chelsea include robbery, assault, burglary, and theft. Furthermore, the local economy in Chelsea benefits from its close association with Boston, contributing to a median income of $64,782. However, a 7.4% unemployment rate reflects the economic challenges that residents face. The ebb and flow of economic prosperity in the shadow of a major city are factors that shape the livelihoods of Chelsea's 40,025 residents. Education stands out as a significant concern in Chelsea, with most schools falling below a 5 per 10 score on great schools. The city fails to provide quality education to all of its residents. Number 1, Fitchburg. Fitchburg ranks quite low in terms of median home prices, with homes averaging at $190,900. The city, with a population of 40,737 people, reports an unemployment rate of 9.1%, placing it third from the bottom across the state. These figures raise concerns about the economic opportunities available in the area, as lower median home prices might suggest limited economic growth and stability. Plus, the probability of being robbed in Fitchburg is reported to be 1 in 77.4, highlighting a higher risk compared to many other areas. Additionally, 2 reported murders in the previous year contribute to concerns about overall safety within the community. This video has highlighted 10 areas grappling with higher than average crime rates in Massachusetts. Whether you're visiting or considering relocation, thorough research on the specific areas is crucial. While the state boasts overall safety, awareness of pockets with elevated crime levels ensures informed decisions. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next videos.